Hey guys, welcome to the tour of this Mercedes MB 100 van. I'll start by walking around the van a little bit, and maybe I'll start right at the top. So you've got a king's awning that spans for your camping setup. You've got a roof rack that you can strap things to. You've got a vent and a fan with different settings. Obviously an LED light here in the front. A 300 watt solar panel that looks like new. And then look at the outside first. Let's digest and have a bit of a walk around. I know I've got everything sort of expanded here, but here's the back setup. You've got a trailer hitch. You've got two LED spotlights in the back. You've got a whole shelving system in the back where you can take these out and pull this thing out. And then you've got a very long 3 storage space set up. You've got a little cooker, place to, different sort of things, tarps and things like that. Plenty of space to store your cooking utensils. You've got water cans. You've got cover-ups for the windows. You've also got the starter battery of the cars here. The lithium battery is in the front. I'll just put this back. You've got a bit of storage space here. Some tools for obviously tire repair. Another one of those sunshades. Okay, let's keep going. Let's go. You've got a vent here. So you can always, close the vent, but you always have a bit of a vent inside the car. Nice windows on both sides, so you can take the sunshade that's in there, you can take that off and you get nice and light inside the car. Yep, you've got connectors here as well. There was a bull bar at the bottom. Somebody hit a roo, which is the only damage on the car is this. I mean, there's some very small rust spots. For example, up here, you've got one that's slowly starting to build. And obviously you've got some paint flakings, but it's a very rust-free model. Now, let me show you the inside, because that's the coolest part. Let's start maybe with the front. So this has always been in there, which is nice. So you have that, the sun doesn't damage it. This has been upgraded to a Pioneer Bluetooth radio system, so you can connect it with Bluetooth. You've got a microphone there that lets you communicate to it. And then this is a reversing camera / dash camera, which is kind of nice and neat. You've got both a front camera and a back camera. That's the fan I was talking about earlier. If I go like that, you can see the fan working. Here's the sort of setup. So there's a couple other switches. There's lights. These are all outdoor lights. So I'll show you. There's a light, for example, here when you're camped out and you want a little tiny light. Then you've got obviously your bottom LEDs here. And then you've got your LED bar here in the front. So yeah, this one does give you a pretty good additional light. Let's go back. Obviously AC system works. It's got 240 kilometers. I'll start it in a second. I just kind of want to show you the rest of it. This is the cool part. So you've got a fridge that is running full time. This thing hasn't been off in the last 2 years. It's at -2 degrees now. It's hooked up to the solar panel. Yeah, it just keeps going. There's a lithium battery right below there, behind there, and a whole isolator switch. That's your smart controller for the solar panel. That's your fuse box, which is nice and labeled. Here's just an external plug. But this fridge is a full fridge. -2 degrees is a full fridge. You can keep eggs and everything cool. Here you see a little indicator that what the battery's at. This is the lithium battery. And then you've got different types of switches. So obviously 12 volt, And then you've got like a USB set of USB switches down there as well. You've got light here. So for example, another really cool thing of this is that you've got full LED light bars, which can get pretty bright at night. I'll turn these off. And then you've got a 12 volt power TV. So this thing plugs into one of these babies and you can watch TV on 12 volt. I redid the headliner, so it's a brand new headliner here up top, which is kind of cool. That's what the front sort of looks like. And then you've got upgraded speakers here as well. So you've got subsystem, external speakers there and there. This is a nice little addition, a nice little table. Fire extinguisher, obviously safety, you know, different things. I think there's a compressor. I think I might keep my compressor. That's pretty much it. Plenty of storage space. You can put things in these pockets. You've got space below the fridge. You've got space below there. You know, down here, you've got this whole section in the front. There's also a Makita 12 volt coffee maker, which I'm including. There's another transfer, I think this is like a dehumidifier, or sorry, it says 12 volt evaporative cooler. But yeah, I'm leaving that as well. Here's what the floor looks like. So it's a bit of a grass motif, a bit different than regular grass, but it's nice and clean and still pretty sweet. You've got a table system here. I'm not gonna take it out, but here's basically a picnic table that you can store. And I think there's some camping chairs in the back as well when you're set up and you've got your awning out. I've shown you the back a bit. I'll just show it from this perspective because I think this is kind of interesting. So I've put new linen in here, brand new sheets. Everything's nice and clean. That's the vent that I was talking about. That's just a bit of decoration, pillows and things like that. But it's got, because of the low design, because you have the storage space here, you know, over there in the front, what we talked about, because of this low sort of design, you've got plenty of room up here. Like you can sit up very comfortably in your bed. You can, you know, lean against the pillow, watch TV, do everything pretty nice and pretty with a lot of space. Here's additional switches. So besides those switches on the side, there's just electrical switches here to power all this as well. So you've got light here. You also have an LED strip on the back here, which is kind of cool. If you close it, you've got a little bit more light in the back. And yeah, I think I've covered all the sort of angles. I'll close the thing so you can kind of see. Here's the backup camera. So you've got a backup camera. Like I said, hitch. Yeah. This thing slides. It's got two handles, which is pretty cool. It's not like one of those handles that, you know, one handle breaks and then you get stuck. You got two handles to open your door. New floor mats. Yeah, these King's Adventure seat covers. I've seen a bit of sun bleaching, but I think they're pretty okay. Yeah, this is what it looks like in the back. So this is pretty much your space. Cool. I'll start her up as well so you hear her sound. This is a petrol engine, actually, I'm not sure how big the engine is, but it's a petrol engine with 240 Ks. There's that. Oh, and it's obviously a manual. Yeah. All right, I'll start up. I've got that handbrake pulled, and obviously I've got my seat thing. That's just what that light was. But I can give her a couple good refs. You can see how the RPM gauge stays nice and Pretty sweet. The engine is also right here. So you've got clips on either side that you can undo to take this sort of cover off. Obviously you got to take the table out, but you can get to your engine pretty comfortably to the top of the engine right here. It's already connected to Bluetooth. It always connects to my phone. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, and you've got this fun little horn. A second fun little horn. This is your normal horn. Huh. Oh, there it is. That's your normal horn, and then your fun little horn. Yeah. Oh, obviously glove compartment with logbooks and services. Next service is due in 2000 Ks, oil change, and I think it has your specs as well. 2 meters, no roof racks. 2.1, no gear with roof racks. So it has your dimensions here and stuff as well. But yeah, this is the van. I'll just do one more walk around. Cool.